Shalom. Allah start off by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Old Filet, this pushing is truth. Across four corners our true shared charity. Alright, it's the brother Amon Abad from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama, GMS. I'm just getting to sit down about how, in the times to come, you people, that's out having fun and all that, having a little fun now, where it may be, or, whatever little fun you may be having. But when time come to where you're going to be mourning and weeping, crying, in the times, to come, in the times of the great tribulation, and the judgment that the Lord Yahushua is going to bring to the place of America, Babylon the Great, You have, indulged in all this wickedness and, not really consider the Lord's ways, and the men of the Lord from the apostles as a brother that's teaching the word Great Millstone. You're gonna find out soon that we've been telling the truth through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem, that this word is true and it's gonna come to pass, all the prophecies of this book, So I'm gonna get into it. This is on Luke 6:25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. So yeah, woe means destruction. So destruction to those, y'all full, for now, or you laughing now. But it's gonna come time you're gonna mourn and weep. And mourn and weeping is coming. Times of great distress and pain and sorrows, it's finna hit hard, going forward, So, you people that like say, especially 2/3 of the so-called Negro Latino native Israelites, and the rest of you people, you heathens, you Chinese, Moabites, whatever, Edomites, so-called white people, y'all gonna feel the pain, man. Y'all gonna feel the wrath of the Lord soon, man. Y'all gonna know it's the power when things start going down, when this world of the so-called white man, Edomites kingdom start going down dramatically and not being the same like it was a year ago, 2, 3 years, or whatever, So from there, go to Isaiah 65:11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare a table for their troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. So yeah, 2/3 of so-called Negro Latinos have forsaken the Lord. You have not taken, this knowledge, understanding the Lord serious. If you heard about it, whatever it may be, you run into it. The Lord got you number for that troop, which is for these martial arts troops. The Lord's gonna have you set up to be taken by these Edomites, the military UN troops, by these doubles, man, to be taken, to be killed, that's what's gonna come onto you, 2/3 of these so-called Negro Latino natives, But get some real quick. Zechariah 13:8, and shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, that two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So yeah, 2/3 of the Negro Latino natives, the Israelites, will be cut off and die. They're gonna die on this side of the on this side, of the so-called white man Esau Edomite's kingdom, in the times to come. But the 1/3, the elect, and the so-called Negro Latino natives, the 144,000, and the 1/3, the elect, is gonna be, preserved, through all the trials and tribulation and the chaos and the time of tribulation, to come to this place of America, Babylon the Great. The Lord's gonna preserve his, his righteous elect, his men, and women and children, they're gonna be saved in the times, that believe, that believe and they're gonna have mercy from the Lord, in the times to come. But the rest of the Israelites, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, gonna be killed off on this side, but they're gonna come back in the kingdom as babies through the elect, through the elect men of the so-called Negro Latino natives. But from there, I'll go back to Isaiah 65:12. Therefore would I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Yeah, so, 2/3, the nation of Israel, Israelites going to bow down to that slaughter, which is going to be by way of, getting put in these concentration camps, getting your head chopped off, beheaded in the concentration camps, or being kicked off in the streets or whatever it may be, you're gonna get, you're gonna bow down to the slaughter, man. You're gonna get killed off, man. Cause the Lord, you're gonna bring you to that judgment, like by these military troops, UN troops. It's gonna come through like a flood, like Scripture said, like a flood. It's gonna sweep through, man. Catch a lot of y'all so-called Negro Latino natives off guard, man. You ain't gonna see it coming. It's gonna be overwhelming, A flood is overwhelming, Nothing you can do but face the fact that you're gonna die, And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna come, in the times going forward, For you so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites. But on Isaiah 65:13, therefore thus said the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. So yeah. Yeah, so the Lord's servant's gonna eat. But when the times come, the nation of Israel, Israelites, 2/3 of the nation of Israel is gonna hunger and be in dire need in the times come. But the Lord's servants, the Lord's elect, He's gonna look out for us. The servants make sure they eat and drink, and be good in the times of Jacob's trouble. The Lord's gonna defend His men, the elect men of the Israelites, the so-called Negro Latino natives in the times to come. The servants of the Lord that stay faithful. When these things happen, they're gonna rejoice and seeing the judgment of the nation of Israelites getting judged and the so-called white man Esau Edomite's kingdom going down. So in this verse, Isaiah 65:14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So, to go to the word heart, in the Hebrew word is lab, it means your mind. So the Lord's servant's going to sing, joyful in mind, seeing the things happening, the prophecies coming to pass, and but the rest of the world, the rest of the people here in America, Babylon Great, the world going to be in sorrow of heart and mind, seeing these things going down, seeing all, all the things they was doing, clubbing and having fun, whatever it may be, entertainment, all that going down. They're gonna be in sorrow of mind, and in spirit they're gonna be, like I say, stressed out, and their spirit gonna be in anguish, man, because things here in America, Babylon Great, in the world is gonna change. It's not gonna change for the better. It's gonna get bad out here as we go forward. Things gonna change dramatically, because these devils eating my so-called white man. They only got a short time to really push their agenda, which they trying to push the RFID chip on the people, man. To depopulate. So they trying to depopulate. The earth of the people. The world. Especially in America. To kill off. A certain amount of number of people they want to keep, and most of them, a certain amount of number they want to kill off. So that's what's coming, man. But they ain't gonna go all the way with it, though. Cause Lord, y'all gonna step in and stop these devils from really going forward with their plan. But let's see. Yeah, that's about it. So I just want to go into that. So again, I hope this was edifying, understand all that. So again, like our praises, on glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakin brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen. Keep the faith, and Yahweh Shai keep fighting with that. Say shalom.